Today I'm going to show you how you can make hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per trade in just a matter of a few minutes per day. Let's get into that and more right now. Hey there traders, it's Andrew Mitchem here, the owner of the Forex Trading Coach with video and podcast number 541. So today I want to share with you how you, anybody, doesn't matter where you live in the world, can make hundreds if not thousands of dollars on a single trade that takes you just minutes per day of chart time to see and to take. It's a really exciting opportunity that Forex offers, and the important thing for me is, as a trader, I like to have high probability trades. You see, it's not so much about how many trades you take, it's about the quality of the trades. Now, you've probably, if you've been trading for any length of time, heard the phrase about trading with the trend. And it's a fairly logical phrase and expression, because it makes sense, doesn't it? That if the market's in a big uptrend, that you should be taking buy trades. However, it's not quite as easy as that. And the trouble is, a lot of people see a big trend and then they go, oh, it's in an uptrend, I'm going to take a buy trade. And of course, the market hits a high, turns around and stops them out and they take a loss. That is the danger, that most people are reactionary and only see it's an uptrend after it's already done and completed and it's about to then turn back the other way. For me as a trader, I trade two different patterns. I trade reversal patterns, which does mean selling at the top of an uptrend, but my favorite and preferred pattern is a continuation pattern. Now I'm going to give you two examples from just this week of continuation patterns, so you can go and have a look at your charts. If you're watching YouTube, we'll probably put these on screen so you can see them. Obviously, if you're on a podcast, then you just have to go and find them on your charts. But two trades to give great examples of what I mean by continuation patterns, both profitable trades for us this week. The first is a 12-hour chart trade on the Australian dollar Swiss franc. If you go and have a look at the Aussie Swiss franc from the 18th of March 2024, look at the 00 candle. So it's the completion of that candle, which means that the day starts at 5 p.m. New York time, but it means that that candle then closes at 5 a.m. New York time. So if you have a look at your charts, the 00 opening candle, the Australian Swiss franc 12-hour chart, 18th of March 2024. Go and have a look at that pattern, and hopefully we'll get that screenshot put on here so you can see it if you're viewing the video. We took a buy trade there. What happened? The market moved up, it pulled back, we waited for it to pull back, and then we waited for a confirmation signal to go long again, trading in the main direction, but after that pullback. And as you can see, we took a really good trade there. And even on a small account, I made about $230 in what took me probably literally 30 seconds to see the trade, place the trade and walk away. Now, I said you can make hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per trade. I've just told you I've made 230 on that personal account. But we have things called prop firms, don't we? Now, if you're trading on a prop firm with, let's say, $100,000 or a couple $100,000 or two or three prop firms, you take that trade on there, you can quite easily make thousands of dollars from that particular trade. Now, going back to my $230 profit that hopefully you'll see on screen shortly, that is taken with only 1/4% risk per trade split over two positions. So tiny risk that I take on my trades, because when you're trading on prop firms and on your own personal account, of course, you have to minimize your losses and your drawdowns. And I choose to trade very low risk on prop firm accounts because my aim is not to lose the account. So that is one example. Another example from just today. Today is Thursday, the 21st of March, 2024. I've taken 7 daily chart trades today, but one of them on the Australian Canadian has already hit the profit target in under 5 hours. So have a look at the Aussie Canadian for the 21st of March. So look at the closed candle, completed candle of the 20th of March, and on the daily chart, and we took a buy trade there. It's already hit the profit target. And again, I'll try and get the screenshot on there for you to see. So those are two great examples of continuation patterns. Now, can you take every single continuation pattern that you see on your chart? No, you cannot. You have to have more than just the pattern. It has to be in the right part of the chart. You have to have other things backing up the chart. backing up the trade, such as like the pullback in an exhaustion, maybe a bounce if it's a buy trade off a previous swing high, maybe off the pivot point, maybe off the middle Bollinger Band, off a round number, etc. So all those things we add and we look at, and that's what we teach, and that's why we have high quality, high probability trades. Now, of course, you get all that and you go, fantastic, Andrew, I can see the pattern. You then need the reward to risk and the money management in order to be successful, because we're all about high probability trades and high win rates. But of course, does every trade, even if it's a high quality trade, work? No, it doesn't. So you have to keep your risk low and controlled on every single trade. Doesn't matter what the pair, the time frame, the stop loss size. Every trade for me has low and equal risk. However, if I get profitable trades, and that means a trade that gets to the profit target, it means that I make somewhere between a 2 to 1 and 4 to 1 on most of my trades, reward to risk. So that means that I can be wrong half the time or even more than 50% of the time and still make very good money from my trades. So that to me is, if you pick one pattern, you pick a continuation pattern. I hope that helps, because that's going to massively increase your chance of successful trades, enjoyable trades, high percentage win rates, plus the high reward to risk, and that's how you can make hundreds of dollars per trade, or thousands, depending on if it's your own account or prop firm, still with very low risk. Now, of course, you can make thousands of dollars per trade on a very small account, but you're going to be risking silly amounts and it will probably go wrong and you'll blow the account. For me, it's always about capital preservation, keeping risk low per trade. So it's really important that you do that. And if you're out there looking for a good broker, I can highly recommend Blueberry Markets. They're based in Australia. They offer the MT4 and the MT5 platform. The MT5 platform has just an enormous array of different markets, Forex indices, commodities, cryptos, metals, etc. But also what I love about it is if you're out there looking for like 12-hour charts like the Aussie Franc that I mentioned at the beginning of this video and podcast, you've got the 12-hour charts built into MT5 automatically. Now we have software that allows 2, 3, 6, 8, 12-hour charts on MT4, but in all honesty, it's a lot easier to get MT5 if your broker offers it, and just to have that as a default time frame. So Blueberry Markets are one of those brokers that offer the MT5 platform. Highly recommend you go and check them out if you're looking for a good broker. The other thing to mention, if you've not been on my masterclass yet, it's a 1-hour on-demand session. It teaches you all about trading, how we trade, gives you lots of trading examples that we've taken on live accounts. And also, if you want to have a call with us, you can book a call. There's a link to that as well. By the way, the 2 trades that I've just mentioned, there's lots like that. Today I've taken 7 trades on the daily chart trades and 4 on the 12-hour charts, but there's lots and lots of examples. All have been published. Those 2 I've mentioned there are on our daily trades suggestions on our membership site and our forum site for our clients to do exactly the same from, and to profit and to be successful. If you'd like to come on board and join us, send me an email, andrew@theforextradingcoach.com, and we'll be glad to help you. I'll see you this time next week. Bye for now.